Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, it's KHG, and welcome to a very early Saturday morning edition of Ken Griffey Jr.'s Road to the Show. As I explained before, it's Ken Griffey's Stats and Animation, but my name, other than that, it is Ken Griffey Jr., at least in Road to the Show. So let's get going. Let's see what the training's offering today. Not a lot, so I'll take the plate vision boost. Because the way I play, that's important for me. That's how the game tells me when I get the pitch I like. So there you go, it's the Birmingham Barons versus, damn it, what are they called? The Chattanooga Curve, I think. We'll see. There you go, Chattanooga Lookouts. And according to the stats, we've gone 5-5 in the last 10 games.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. RJ Alanese gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over
Okay, so as I may have mentioned
1.40.
before,
So
I'm going
he's going
to
to have
skip
to
as
cut that
many
down,
mini
limit the amount of
possible.
base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah,
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second.
MLB
So striding in, Joe Mahalo. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 80.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out.
That's exactly what you want. You want it to react quickly and then just
in now, Nate Nolan, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Nolan.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 24. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Here we go.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Pull here.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
1 ball,
Hey, you hang
2
till you
strikes.
bang it, kid. Here you go.
And he popped him up. Russell ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH. Zach Remillard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Remillard.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Number 24 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Ramon Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Ramon Russell.
The 3-2 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Number 24 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Lookouts lead it 1-0.
That looked relatively easy, but in the game, that defense is actually
stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 24, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
I was quite happy with that.
One down.
I'm hoping
First
I can get a
pitch on its
smash.
way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Here we go, guys.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Liner toward right center.
Catch.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
I risked the triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand.
So take what you can get, really.
Coming to the plate now, number 24. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Again, because there's someone on base, which is the yellow dot, I am gonna smash it.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios.
Hey, got it. As I said a
So
few
it's a
videos
2-run
ago,
shot to
it's
right
about
center. 6th
timing.
home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
And even though it wasn't the hardest hit, which would give you the automatic animation,
Well, he turns on
it
this
was
thing
still
and
a
drives it
very
out,
big
extending
hit.
the lead here to 4 in the bottom of
As
the
you
8th.
can see.
I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score tonight. The Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. R.J. Alanis earns his first win of the season. John Park pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Wyatt Strahan hammers down the 5-out save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Okay, so as you can see, that was the game. I had a very good game, a double, a triple, which is quite rare, and a home run.
No errors. They left 12
If I had have got a single, that would have been known as the cycle. Very rarely happens.
6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on
Anyway,
base.
next game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andrew Moore is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 24 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Maybe got it.
And that one is gone.
Yep, home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this ball game is tied at 1.
So in future videos I will be more animated, but this is an early morning video, hence the croakiness, so you know, bear with me.
Striding in, number 2 at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to
very
pull the
lucky.
trigger on.
Usually
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in and looking for more, number 24. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Hey, let's go now one time. Hey, all right, here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded.
Ooh,
Already a
bases
difficult
loaded.
situation, so
Definitely
you don't
gonna
want to make it
smash
any
it.
harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Not with that ball, but
Boy,
I
this
should
is one
have.
of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. And that's a fair
You're
ball,
scoring,
line
you're
to the right
scoring.
side. 1 run scored.
Good.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run that
Number 24 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. And that will conclude
too
matters here
confident,
in
yeah.
the
Should have
7th.
left
So
it.
no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement.
First
In the
game
end,
done
these guys came
reasonable
away with the victory
performance,
and look on to the next one.
And the score finishes 4-1 today.
So my
Chattanooga
timing
used a
starting
nice
to
fifth
run
inning to
away.
take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andrew Moore wins his 3rd of the season. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vladimir Gutierrez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good
Okay, so
game.
as usual, here we go again, but this
Standing
time
in,
the
number
team's
24.
performing
He's
really
been
well,
productive at the
and
plate
they're
in the
already
series with
thrilled,
6
and as
hits
you
coming
can
into
see,
this one.
I'm in a 14-game hitting streak, which is what it says it is. It's getting at least 1 hit, it's 1 base or more each
First
game.
pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first.
So it's
He's
proved
got
my
it.
point
And a
from
good throw gets him
earlier
1
that
gone.
weak hit in the last match ended in a single.
So coming to the plate, number
This
24. 0 for
game, the
1 here in
defense
the
was
early
better.
going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Rossi, the runner at third. Friedel on second. Johnson at first with no outs. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 balls and a strike.
That's
Well,
evidence of a
that
pitcher
would've been a
catcher
ball
being
as well.
totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
There you
Lays
go.
off again, ball 3.
And as the
This is a
bases
spot you
are
like to
full,
be in
I
as a good hitter.
definitely
Runners in
gonna
scoring
smash this.
position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not.
High and deep to right center.
You got it. Make the turn. Make the turn.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage.
Relay forward.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready now, number 24. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is pulled into right. Russell is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long.
So striding
Now
forward now, number 24. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Johnson rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Now batting, number 24. Two doubles for him to this point in the game.
Hey, let her rip.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
We got one out here.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Ball.
2-1.
Good eye, huh?
Called strike two as he locks him up there.
2-2.
One out and a runner on second base. Count remains 2-2.
All right, one time right here.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Johnson is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So stepping in, number 24, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Hey, wait on that
Here's
thing.
the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 23-0. Stepping up now, number 24, and he's working on a 3-double game right now.
Yeah, we got one.
Here comes the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
If it's high, let it fly.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Cut hold.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
25-0 the final tonight. Chattanooga posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Vladimir Gutierrez wins his 3rd of the season. Alec Hansen was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.